Welcome to my views and news. I have two updates for you and three news stories, all from Ethiopia in this news bulletin. The two updates are firstly from Addis Ababa. Second update is from Horogodoro. I spoke about use of force by security forces on Muslims in Addis Ababa today. And I spoke about OLA's attack on a sugar factory in Horogodoro 2 days ago. Secondly, three news stories. First one is about Mahibere Kidusan TV, whose license was temporarily suspended by Ethiopian Media Authority. Church wrote a letter to the media authority, and church sent a very strong signal that license must be reinstated. What happened? Pressure seems to be working. And secondly, viewers, some OLA trainers and commanders, at least one trainer and a commander, have been killed in Kamise reportedly. And thirdly, today, demobilization of Tigray fighters started officially. It was announced by the verification and monitoring mechanism of the African Union today in Mekelle reportedly. Firstly, viewers, two updates. Ethiopian security forces opened fire at Muslim protesters in Addis Ababa today. Muslims are protesting against ongoing demolition of mosques in Shaggar city. 19 mosques have been demolished, Muslims claim, since the start of Ramadan around 2.5 months ago. Muslim leaders contacted, they met with Shemalis Abdisa, then they wrote a letter to PM Abiy. No solution found. Then they called for peaceful protests after Friday prayers. And we saw a big demonstration at Anwar Mosque, which is in Addis Ababa. People came out of the mosque and they took to the streets. Security forces tried to stop them. Security forces comprising Addis Ababa police and federal police and Republican guards resorted to firing of tear gas. They opened fire too. At least one casualty is being confirmed by some sources. Some say 3, but I would say 1. Confirmation is about 1 casualty so far. 1 Muslim killed by security forces in use of force today in Addis Ababa. Now my question is, was the demonstration by Muslims peaceful or violent? Why can't the government tolerate peaceful demonstrations? On the one hand, government is trying to eliminate all armed groups. Government said there is no room for any armed group to operate in Ethiopia. There must be just one Ethiopian army or regional police. All armed groups will be crushed. On the other hand, government is not giving the right of peaceful protest to people. What will people do then? Obviously, they'll be forced to resort to join or form armed groups. Peaceful demonstration should not be crushed. Muslim protesters were not armed. They were unarmed, empty-handed, and security forces just opened fire. 1 casualty being confirmed. Second update is about a story I did 2 days ago, I think 2 to 3 days ago, about OLA's attack on some places in Horogodoro, where OLA has established a sort of local government too. OLA fighters entered a sugar factory, Finche sugar factory in Horogodoro, Valaga. And the factory representative spoke with some Ethiopian news sources confirming the attack, which I reported 3 days ago. 14 people were killed in that attack by OLA. 12 factory workers, 2 civilians. And the factory has obviously suspended its operations. It's closed now. it means OLA fighters are still there or they're in the surroundings. Or for fear of another OLA attack, the factory cannot resume its operations. Confirmed OLA's attack on this factory. Now, three news stories. First one is about Mahibere Kidusan television channel whose license was temporarily suspended around 2 days ago by Ethiopian media authority. The authority said that Mahibere Kidusan TV had violated code of conduct. It had aired some content which could fuel conflicts. Mahibere Kidusan, in its reply, rejected media authorities' allegation, saying it did not violate any code of conduct. Then came an important decision that Orthodox Church Patriarch Office wrote a letter to Ethiopian media authority. Abune Abraham, general manager of the Patriarchate, wrote a letter to media authority on behalf of Abune Matthias, the Patriarch. And the church asked media authority to lift the ban on Mahibere Kidusan TV. The church said that Mahibere Kidusan TV was representative of the church, and if there was any issue, any problem, it will be resolved by the church itself. And that the Mahibere Kidusan TV was only sharing religious teaching related news and church's point of view about different issues. It was a way of putting pressure from the church on media authority. Pressure worked. And Mahibere Kidusan TV license has been restored. I said, if you remember in the previous video, that is Ethiopian Orthodox Church above law? Why did it say that the matter would be resolved by the church? Who granted license to Mahibere Kidusan TV? Church or media authority? If media authority gave license, issued license to Mahibere Kidusan TV, then the authority would ensure that the conditions mentioned in the license are respected. The church can only request. It cannot say that the church will resolve the issue on its own. But church is obviously a very strong institution in Ethiopia. That is why maybe we saw that government tried to divide the church. It could not. We have seen that attempts in the past as well. When EPRDF came to power, it brought patriarch of its choice, and PM Abiy obviously does not want any strong institution which can challenge his authority in future. So ideally he would like church to be split. Government supporters might not like my comments, but that is how I understand government's position about the church, which is not made public, by the way. Second, viewers, some OLA commanders and trainers have been killed in Kamise. State media is sharing pictures of two OLA members. They claim the killed are OLA members. One is Karinso or Ibsa Joel Karinso. He is an OLA commander, it is being claimed. Second one is a trainer of OLA fighters. His name is Sina, Joel Sina. Both were killed in an operation by security forces in Kamise. It means that OLA is there in Kamise. Oromia Special Zone. Kamise is on Oromia Special Zone, North Shore Zone border. If OLA is so deep in Amhara region, it means that it can carry out attacks anywhere in North Shore in Oromia Special Zone. And it is a way of saying that OLA has presence in Amhara region. No statement from OLA so far. Let's see, will OLA accept that the killed one are members of the organization? Let's see. Lastly, viewers, demobilization of Tigray forces started today formally. It was announced by African Union's verification and monitoring mechanism today in Mekelle. Near Mekelle, we saw that today Tigray forces handed over their medium group weapons to Ethiopian army representative. And there, African Union observers announced the formal start of demobilization of Tigray fighters. 11 sites, 11 camps have been established in Tigray. Tens of thousands of Tigray fighters are now reporting at these camps. How many are in total Tigray fighters? I think more than 200,000. They'll report there, then it will be decided what to do. Will they be made part of regional police, federal police, Ethiopian National Defense Force, or will they be given some money to start their businesses? Will they be registered in civilian departments? That remains to be seen. By the way, are these Tigray fighters who are going to report at camps, are they armed or have they been disarmed? Because Tigray fighters have not handed over small arms so far. Where are the small arms? Let's see. Hopefully, we'll see pictures, videos in coming days of Tigray fighters reporting at 11 demobilization sites announced by African Union observers today. Thank you for watching.